The Bandits at work again, striking again. They lead the World League with 21 picks. Palmer out to the 6-yard line, tackled by Dan Cilio. That group down there in the end zone, affectionately known as the Zonies here at the Citrus Bowl, giving quarterback Scott Ernie a hard time. Making a little bit of noise down there. A gain of 3 on that play. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Scott Ernie, 6'1", 190 out of Rutgers University. Zone complete to Joe Mickles at the 9-yard line, and he'll be about 4 yards short of a first down, tackled by Tim Fragger.
That's Mickles' 9th catch of the year, 175 yards. He averages 3 yards a carry when he runs the ball, but here's a guy that has not scored a touchdown this year. 225-pounder out of Ole Miss.
And he checks out of the ball game now.
Story thus far, Barcelona took it 10 plays, took it down into scoring range, came away with no points. Orlando did the same, 11 plays, 74 yards, and came away with no points.
You have to be impressed with the way that Scott Ernie has pulled all the right strings so far. And here on 3rd down, let's see what he does. Finds a wide open tight end, Thomas. Franklin Thomas has the first down at the 18-yard line, and they're getting a lot of time to throw so far today.
Still going to the tight ends, trying to lock him onto the linebackers. Both tight ends are big. Davis is 6'3". Thomas, who made that catch, is 6'4". They're both about 245, 250. But here's the thing about Thomas. He's making the catch, but he's falling down on every single one. Plus, he missed a pass down here that could have put him in scoring range. There was nobody near him.
Might have been 6 had he held on. Thomas Woods has the ball at 25.
You know what that means? That means he's caught a pass in all 19 World League games he's played in.
Coming into the ball game, Woods only needed 5 yards to break the Barcelona club record for most yards receiving in a season. That record was held by Gene Taylor.
Well, he's got 48 catches now for well over 500 yards. But to me, the most important thing is he's contributed in every game, made a catch in every single game.
And with that pickup of 7, Woods does set the club record for receiving yardage. Here's Boo Palmer, and it's on the ground. It looks like Barcelona got it back. Paul Palmer has had a propensity for fumbling that football the last 3 games. Had a fumble last week that cost them against the Knights.
Well, they were minus in the takeaway giveaway margin last week, and that's very rare that happens to Barcelona because they are +8 for the year. But now, Palmer's struggling a little bit.
And, Tim, this is an all-too-familiar picture for Paul Palmer. He's been injury-prone over the last couple of years.
Really had problems with his hamstrings. Here's the handoff is good. He tries to push up, can't find anywhere to go. You see how he got his leg caught underneath of him. That's pretty much why he fumbled the ball. And then we see he gets it back. But, again, Palmer's still down, and we'll check on that when we come back.
Paul Palmer's walking off the field under his own power. He may have twisted that left knee just a little bit, but he looks to be okay. This team has had more than its share of injuries this year. They're really banged up. 3rd down and 5 for the Dragons. Ernie, a lot of time, gets it away, incomplete for Thomas again. Would have been a first down had he held on. We talked about those injuries, and Jack Bicknell has really had to juggle his lineup because of it.
Boy, they've had him. Anthony Green, the cornerback, dislocated his knee. He's gone for the year. Eric Naposki's been hurt. White is hurt. Scott Ernie's playing with a bad foot. Paul Palmer's had hamstring problems, and now Palmer got shaken up on that last play. So you talk about pain pals. The Dragons have them.
Keith English now into punt. He's averaging 38.5 yards per punt and leads the World League with 51 of them. Gets off a high kick that comes down to Hojo, who calls for the fair catch at the 46-yard lines. Got 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Just want to make a correction from an earlier statement that I made. The Birmingham, Ohio game, instead of being played tonight, will be played Sunday afternoon at 4 p.m. The Sacramento-San Antonio game, which also has a big effect on that playoff race, will be played 8 o'clock this evening. That's Birmingham at Ohio in Columbus, 4 o'clock Sunday.
Birmingham 6-2-1, Ohio 1-8. Of course, as you mentioned, a wild card berth on the line tomorrow afternoon.
Roger Vick now checks into the backfield, but instead Mitchell goes to his tight end, Michael Titley. And that will be the last play of the first quarter, in which both teams moved the ball well but failed to score any points. We'll return with more World League action after this word from our ABC station. Well, get out the suntan lotion, the shades, and the Walkman. Come on down and watch this football game. 2nd and 2 to go.
Thought I was looking through Venetian blinds. That was the fan down there. The biggest fan of them all.
It's got to be about 90 on the field. Roger Vick now busting one across the 45 down to the 40-yard line. Roger Vick out of Texas A&M University, a former first-round pick of the New York Jets. A big load.
Watch Vick, but watch Glenn Cobb come in and make this tackle. Now, here's Vick. You mentioned a big load. He's 6'2", 240. You're right, out of Texas A&M. He's been around, too, playing with the Jets. But look at the hit by Cobb, 27. I mean, put his eyes in his forehead, made those fillings rattle in there. It's Bowman, slobber knocker.
Woo, Bowman at the mouth.
You've got to like that. Tuck the tail, sky the eyes, and drive, and put him on his back. Little pancake action. Glenn Cobb. That's a great looking hit. Comeback World League continues.